it's a core group. I wouldn't say just a core person, So everybody plays a really, really, really big role. Kind of like growing up in like Boyle Heights and stuff. So that's kind of fun on its own. Kind of like a fun little neighborhood. Bunch of Mexicans everywhere. Bunch of good food. Growing up and like watching like Ninja Turtles or like Power Rangers and stuff, and being like, yo, that's cool. I want to do that. And I kind of just ended up here one day.
On a mission, be the voice of 20,000 kids.
Tell me a little bit about yourself. You've been a core member here at 10 Planet HQ for quite some time now. I think people would agree you're probably like the team captain. Tell me a little bit about what it's like to be a part of this team.
Unofficial team captain, but it means a lot. It's cool to just kind of organize. It's cool to, I see these people every day. So it's kind of easy to be like, hey, what's up? Like, hey, you want to do this? Yes, no. All right, like ask the next person. And it's usually like, it's a core group. I wouldn't say just a core person, So everybody plays a really, really, really big role.
Tell me about family life growing up.
Family's cool. My mom, my dad, and my brothers. Kind of like growing up in like Boyle Heights and stuff. So that's kind of fun on its own. Kind of like a fun little neighborhood. Bunch of Mexicans everywhere. Bunch of good food. So that's always been fun. Always growing up and like watching like Ninja Turtles or like Power Rangers and stuff, and being like, yo, that's cool. I want to do that. And I kind of just ended up here one day. I wanted to train here, and I sent out an email, and then I just never came in. Scott Ross replied to me, and then I ended up working somewhere in downtown, like not too far from here, and I looked at my phone and I was like, oh, 10 Planets, somewhere around here. Veronica, the front desk girl, my coworker, she was like, I was like, yo, what is this? It's like, oh, it's a qualifier. And I was like, can I watch? She was like, yeah. So I stood there, I watched the whole thing. And then towards the end, I just went and I was like, hey, can I sign up? She was like, you don't want to take a trial class? And I was like, nah, if it's going to be like this is the real deal. Like, I'm down. Like, let's do it. And then give me the rash guard. So that's kind of that story, 10 Planet is like the embodiment of like Eddie's like mind, the way he kind of views Jiu Jitsu, his entire strategy and like theories and just practice. I think it's different just because Eddie's always looking at the best stuff in Jiu Jitsu. He's always looking at like the current meta, and he's always paying attention either how to play with it or play against it. So I think that's kind of what's different, Phil. We're like the non-traditional schools of this time.
And what would it mean to you to go home with the Matthews Trophy?
It'd be cool. I want to win it. I want to take it. It'd be cool to just own it. It'd be cool, like a skull. Come on, like that's dope. I mean, it would mean a lot, especially like entering my brown and stuff. It feels good to win and come back for Eddie, for me, for my students. So it's more than just kind of like the trophy. It's kind of like the road up to the trophy and stuff. I think the big team effort really like, I think I'm more of a community-based person. So they can rely on me, so I can rely on them kind of idea. So it boosts me up. I feel like I get like pumped up. I'm like, yeah, I'm with my homies. Let's go do this. Like we all have a task, but you still kind of have to play a role on your own. So there's like the backup, the spirit is there, I would say. It's kind of like it. I would just say it's different. It's you can rely on your partners. If you don't like tap somebody, you still made a dent on the other person's team, right? And you can capitalize. It's also like how do you explain it? Like the matchup. It's really matchup dependent. Sometimes you might end up with the milkman or something like that. Somebody that big, and you're like, whoa, I better play some hard defense. And if you can get somebody like that out, like that's points too. That's part of the game.
And tell me about actually the last Matthews tournament. You were actually the referee. Tell me about your thoughts about the last Matthews.
It was fun. It was really exciting. We'll have to see more people get out there. I think it's something that's grown and is continuously growing. So kind of seeing it just kind of get better. Like cool, you have like production team, you have like larger prize money, you have more teams, now you have sponsored sponsored teams. Everybody could get in on this, everybody can be a player. So I think that's kind of like seeing it evolve is like the best thing of all time. My name is Juan Rodriguez, and I'll be competing at Map East.